Hello and welcome to a rainy day in Northern Virginia. We are back. I'm wearing my half marathon shirt from this year, 2022, for marathon weekend, and I am going to attempt to run for 30 minutes. I'm with Charlotte and we are gonna run in the rain. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have no freaking idea what I'm doing right now. I was planning on doing a Berlin to New York, but I don't know if that's going to happen now because I pulled out of Berlin and I'm wondering if it is a good idea to attempt another marathon right now. There's Charlotte running around. So right now I am just going for a 30-minute run and I'm going to see what happens. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday and I think that that's going to tell me for sure what my plan is going to be moving forward. But for now, let's run. This is where we turn around. This is where we always turn around, even when we walk. This is where we turn around at the stream. Because if I go that way, it is uphill. And nobody wants that right now. I feel like I'm pushing my speed, but not so much on the watch. So it's fine. I did a lot of walking in Berlin and Munich and Paris, so I'm just taking whatever I can. I don't know if you can hear that rain. It's getting heavy. Time to go. Charlotte, are we all done? Did we run for 30 minutes? Did you meet a friend? She's mad because we're in the car now. It is raining. It is like 50 something degrees, so it's beautiful. My watch is telling me I'm in recovery, which makes sense since I haven't run since Berlin. And I've done a crap ton of walking, like so much walking. But here I am. I'm back. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I need to reassess some things with my training and my nutrition and everything. So I talked to Sam today and I think that I'm going to scrap New York. I'm not sure about scrapping Disney Marathon weekend. I originally had said that I was going to scrap everything and just get myself ready for next year or whatever it is that I'm going to do. I applied for London, which is the 7th time and I haven't gotten in yet. So I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, after Berlin and after walking around Europe for a couple of weeks, my knee has been kind of hurting. Felt great today. Everything felt totally fine today. My foot felt fine. My knee felt fine. But my body is just tired. We got home yesterday, like I said, and we're just tired, jet lagged, tired. It's a lot easier coming back from 6 hours ahead than going, but it's still pretty tough. Sitting on an airplane yesterday, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to keep vlogging whatever it is that I'm doing, my workouts, my runs, and I will let you guys know as soon as I make a decision on what is happening. And thank you also for giving me some grace with not posting a video last week. I just couldn't in Europe, didn't have the bandwidth or the internet or the data or anything like that. So I am getting that up Wednesday. It's Monday now. So in 2 days, I'm going to put up my last training video and then my Berlin video. And then this video will come up afterwards. So I will stop rambling, and I believe I'm running again on Wednesday for 30 minutes. That seems to be what Sam has me doing this week. And I will talk to you guys then. Say bye, Charlotte. Bye. Hello, and welcome to run number 2 of I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm running in the woods with Charlotte, and I am wearing my Everest 5K shirt and my Run Dopey custom group order boulder skirt. So I thought today I would start to tackle the Run Disney tag that Sisters Run the World tagged me in a few weeks ago and that I haven't gotten to. So that's what this video is going to be, the Run Disney tag. While I'm running up a hill, doing a 1-minute walk and a 30-second run. the first question is, how did I hear about Run Disney races? It's kind of a two-part answer. I heard about Run Disney races right before the inaugural Star Wars weekend, right as I was starting to be a runner. It was, I think, 2016, which was a few months after my first marathon, the Marine Corps Marathon in 2015. And a couple of my friends decided they were going to sign up. I did not have money back then, and Run Disney races are expensive. So it wasn't until 2018 when I met Kimmy from Sisters Run the World, and she and one of our other coaches, Mike, convinced me to do the 2018 marathon at Walt Disney World. So I did that. It was the 25th anniversary, and it was my third marathon in like 3 months. So I qualified for Marathon Maniacs after that race and vowed never to do 3 marathons in a row again. And here I am. Question number 2, how many Run Disney races have I done? The answer to that question is 11. It should have been 14. However, I got the vid before Wine and Dine last year. So it remains my white whale. I will one day do Wine and Dine. It always falls the same weekend as the New York City Marathon. So every year that I have felt like I wanted to do it, it was the same weekend as New York. And I decided against it in lieu of getting into the lottery for New York. So yeah, I've done 11 Run Disney races over 4 weekends. And if you count the virtual dopey, then I am up to 15. Hey Charlotte, are you having the best time of your life? The best time of your life? Let's go find you some water. Go! Go, crazy dog, go! So the next question is, what is my favorite park to run through during a Run Disney race? And before I did the Tower of Terror 10 miler this past spring during Springtime Surprise, I would have actually said that it was Animal Kingdom, but honestly, running most of the park for Hollywood Studios was awesome. Maybe because we don't run it that often during Run Disney races and it was something different, or maybe it's just that Hollywood Studios and Epcot are my 2 favorite Disney parks. Epcot a little bit more than Hollywood Studios, but they are pretty close. So that is my favorite park, Hollywood Studios. I do feel like I have to give honorable mention to Magic Kingdom. There is something about running through the castle, which is amazing. So it would be on that list if Hollywood Studios did not exist. So there you go. Well, I stopped for Charlotte to get some water, and now she's decided she's done. Thought I would answer the last question for today and be back on my next run with some more questions. But the last question for today is favorite Run Disney medal. And I would have to say, not because of what it looks like or anything, but the Dopey medal this year, because I clawed and fought my way through tears and wanting to give up during that marathon, and I made it over the finish line and I got my medal, and it was just an emotional roller coaster for me. And so I'm going to say that one. Close second is my first Dopey medal, because let's be honest, nothing beats your first Dopey. And then my third favorite medal is the Tower of Terror 10 miler from Springtime Surprise, because it has Goofy in the Tower of Terror and it moves and it's awesome. But nothing will ever beat the 2022 Dopey medal for me, because it has all the feels. Hello and welcome to Friday. Today on the schedule I have 4 miles and strides, and Melissa, she has an hour. So we decided that 4 miles and strides could be an hour. I think you also have strides?
I do, but I'm gonna do them at Orange Theory.
That's fair. So we are getting lost in our trusty Get Lost neighborhood and catching up from my trip. So we are just rocking and rolling. I mean, nothing new to report. It's a run. We are 1.6 miles from being done, and I decided to pull out the camera while we were going up a hill as to trick Melissa into not running it.
Just so she won't run. I know your tricks.
I know you do. So, feeling okay. Still a little bit stiff from all the walking in Europe and running up that hill the other day. But overall, feeling okay. And no complaints, I guess. I'm just rocking and rolling, chatting with Melissa. About to tell her about Disney Dreamlight Valley on Nintendo Switch. So I'm sure she's excited about that. Anyway, I'll check in at the end. Hey Melissa.
What?
Guess what?
What?
We didn't get lost.
No, we didn't. Not this time.
We
It
are...
was touch and go for a second.
It was, but we figured our way out.
Yeah.
Melissa
I remember.
got us out. So it's a momentous occasion. A momentous occasion? Damn it. Anyway, we are done with 4 miles. Skipping the strides, my legs don't feel it right now, and it's not worth it to get injured. So I'm not doing it. But how do you feel?
Good.
Good?
I mean, what is it? October 7th, I found our way out of the neighborhood and you're being smart with running.
Hey, it is a moment in history. See, you saw it here. You saw it here first, folks. Anyway, that is run number 3 for the week. And tomorrow is 8 miles. Stay tuned. Oh, and I'm also going to finish my Run Disney tag tomorrow on my run, hopefully. Or else I'll voice over it. Yay! Hello. Welcome to Long Run Day. It's Saturday. Got Amanda.
Hello.
And Melissa. Shocking, Melissa's here. What? I haven't seen her in forever. So, next question, Run Disney tag, is 3 songs on my Run Disney playlist. It's gonna have to be You're Welcome, Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, and Dig a Little Deeper. Those are my 3. They're on my playlist, not just for Run Disney, but for everything. As we are stopped at mile 1.84, I figured that I would answer the next question. So the next question is, do you go for a PR at a Run Disney race? And the answer is no. No, I do not. If you've ever run a Run Disney race, you know that the kind of back of the pack, anything after the proof of time corrals is just a cluster. It's just really crowded, and I generally, if I'm trying to run fast so I can get to character stops or whatever, I get a little bit frustrated that people are sort of walking across the entire road and just not really respecting that people are trying to run. So I do not go for a PR. I don't try to go around. I just try to go with the flow. I pick somebody who has the same intervals as me and just try to stay behind them until they start swerving, and then I pick somebody else, because it is not worth it trying to bob and weave, especially when you're doing a challenge like Dopey Challenge where you are already running 48.6 miles. Why are you going to add extra miles bobbing and weaving? So the answer to that question is no. I do not try to PR at a Run Disney race. We are walking up the giant hill, and I felt like this was a perfect opportunity to answer another Run Disney tag. So the next question is, hold please. The next question is, what characters do you always stop for? And the answer is anything that is rare that you don't see in the park, and Chippendale, because Chippendale are my favorite. I stop for them in Run Disney races. If I see them in the park, if I see them anywhere, I will stop for Chippendale. Is this a difficult run? I don't know. We'll find out. We are at 2.24 away from being done. So whatever that translates into. So we're doing an extra little walk here, and the next question is, what is my favorite pre or post-race meal. And that's an easy one. Post-race, garden grill. Pre-race, whatever lands in my mouth that has carbs in it. All right, we are done with 8 miles and we are headed to Starbucks. So the last 2 questions. The first one is, what is my favorite costume that I have run in at a Run Disney race? And I will put 2, because I'm an overachiever, on the screen. They were both from Dopey 2022. The first one was the Sugar Crush Racers. And the second one was the Move It, Shake It, Mouska Dance It Dancers, where I ran in a full-on petticoat. So those are my 2 favorite costumes that I've ever run in at a Run Disney race. And the last one is, what costume do I look forward to running in the most? And just like the sisters, I will never tell that, because first of all, I have no clue. And second of all, even if I did, why would I give it away? It'll be a surprise for another video. Thank you guys for watching this random video where I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing and whether or not I'm going to New York. And I will see you guys next week for, I guess, a decision or another run vlog. See you then.